The game of Minecraft may not seem like much to some, but the world of the game is huge and the secrets are even bigger. There is no Minecraft government conspiracy, from what we know of at least, but if there is, I'm sure that we'll find it, much like we found the Easter eggs that we're exploring today. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Connor Monroe and this is the Top 10 Minecraft Easter eggs. Let's do it. In a 10, the cake is the line. One of the long forgotten achievements is the line. This achievement was in the game back when they were still called achievements, back before Minecraft version 1.12. But after that, the lie was removed. The lie was a reference to Portal's infamous cake that you get promised constantly by GLaDOS. But eventually it does turn out to be a lie, hence the constant scribbling of the line "the cake is the lie" that we see throughout the game. Minecraft paid a nice homage to this classic with a single achievement that they later removed. I guess it's because they figured the Portal gun mod was enough. And because making a cake in game isn't really that big of a gameplay advancement anymore. I mean, it certainly is better than nothing, but making a cake isn't really that special if we're all being honest. Most people do it or have done it, so it's not a big deal anymore. But we do love an OG achievement. And in 9 languages. There are many joke languages in the game. Pirate speak, Upside Down, Logcat, and Shakespearean English. I don't know why, but they're there. And you can play the whole game with them. Everything has a different name. Upside Down makes them upside down, obviously. Pirate speak makes them interesting, to say the least, with things like netherite armor being called Blackbeard's beard, and other, you get it. So I'm sure we can get the idea. There are even little Easter eggs combined with these languages, but I'll talk about one of those later on, so be sure you're sticking around until the end. If I was Mojang, I would have added an enchanting table language, since those letters are just symbols that represent actual letters, but they don't really spell out enchantments in the actual enchanting table. They're just random words. They don't actually, make sense. If you don't believe me, go test this yourself, okay? Go check out these languages, okay? Should be fun. And at 8, here's Johnny. The Shining is an American film based on Stephen King's novel of the same name. It revolves around Johnny and his family. They go to a hotel. While Johnny goes crazier and gets told to kill his family, he ends up getting an axe. He uses his axe to tear down a door and utters the famous line of "Here's Johnny." So Mojang decided that the same thing should happen in Minecraft. If you name a Vindicator Johnny using a name tag, the Vindicator will go nuts and kill everything around it. It doesn't matter if it's a friend or a foe, it will kill it just for fun. That's it. That's the Easter egg. I mean, there's not much to it. Man just kinda goes nuts. So yeah. There you go. And at 7, Notch Apple. Many people know of the golden apples. Others may know of the rare enchanted golden apple. But we used to be able to craft them, and we called them Notch Apples. I don't really know why. I only figured it was because Notch made the game, and another term for them were God Apples, and not just kind of the god of Minecraft. But I've now learned that this could be because Notch would drop them when he died. I don't know why, but he always would, even if it wasn't in his inventory. So that's honestly kind of funny. Like getting a buff after you've died to try to keep yourself alive when you're getting your stuff back or getting back to your body. It's interesting. I don't know why he'd choose that out of everything. Like, why not drop a piece of bedrock, If I found that, I would keep it for eternity. No way in hell am I trying to place a piece of bedrock when I know that I'll never find another. Why did this man drop an apple? Why? I don't know. And at 6, Mince Raft. Mince Raft is another name for Minecraft, and I don't mean that as a joke or as some fan ripoff. It's literally one of the possible loading names for the game. You know, the big text on the home screen that says Minecraft? Yeah, well, it has a 0.0000001% chance or something like that to say Mince Raft, switching the C and E. I don't know why. It's never really been explained, but it's possible, even if you're more likely to win the lottery 3 times in a row. I don't know if you can find the files for the text or change them in something like a resource pack, but for some reason or another you can play Mince Raft instead of Minecraft. This won't affect your game or prevent you from getting online. It's just a small thing that happens very rarely that you may never notice if it does. This will happen on startup, so you can't go back and forth between the single player and multiplayer menu, but whenever you boot the game, pay attention for this very rare Easter egg. Halfway through at number 5, Disc 11. Discs 11 and 13 are probably the most famous discs in Minecraft, aside from Pigstep because it's our boy. Anyway, Discs 11 and 13 are weird, and I'm sure you know the story. However, taking Disc 11 and putting it through a program or a process called Spectrogram reveals some weird Easter eggs. A spectrogram is basically the visualization of sound, and Disc 11 makes a creeper face and the numbers 12418, making this some form of virtual signature from C418, the composer of Minecraft's music, thanks to the number 12 being the letter C in hexadecimal code. The original picture was posted to Reddit by user bsidro, and for some reason people seem to think that it's also Steve or Herobrine, but it's very clearly a creeper. It's a cute little visual Easter egg that nobody would really have found if we weren't looking for the answers to some important lore questions. So that's kind of cool. It could have gone unnoticed for eternity. And at 4, Terraria. Terraria has been compared to Minecraft plenty of times. A block-like world with many different biomes and tools. It's only slightly similar though, if we're being honest. Minecraft has 2 bosses and not really anything else in common. However, some splash text that can appear, you know, that's the little yellow text that says random things after the logo, it can sometimes say try Terraria, and in return the same thing can happen in Terraria, but instead it says try Minecraft. Imagine it didn't say that. Oh. Probably in an effort to end the feud that once existed between fandoms. Imagine that it said try Terraria though. That sounds like something I would do. But like, not like as like an insulting thing, but like, hey, you said try Terraria, me too. But then it would get misconstrued and then everyone would get mad at me. But it has been stated on Twitter that the summoning mechanic for the Wither boss is actually inspired by how you summon bosses in Terraria as well. Even though you usually just use an item. But it's still something cool and some nice trivia for the next time you're playing with friends. And at 3, do a barrel roll. While this achievement may not be in the classic Java edition, the achievement of do a barrel roll was/is in Bedrock edition. You get this achievement by using a trident with Riptide on it for the first time, the one that shoots you into the air spinning. This is obviously a reference to Star Fox and the classic line of do a barrel roll that even Google Chrome references. So this Easter egg is pretty classic when it comes to references in video games. You must reference Star Fox in some way, otherwise it's a gaming sin. If you don't say do a barrel roll at least once a year, the gaming god of Todd Howard will smite you where you stand on New Year's Day at midnight. The split second that is no longer that year. So let's say it all together to assure us another year of gaming. 3, 2, 1, do a barrel roll! Oh great, you didn't say it with enough enthusiasm, okay? You gon' die. And at 2, Age of Empires. If an evoker sees a blue sheep, it will turn that sheep red while uttering wololo. This is a reference to the priest unit from the game series Age of Empires, a real-time strategy game series released in 1997, but that has had games on Windows, Mac, mobile, PS2, Nintendo DS, Windows Phone, iOS, and Android, which is pretty impressive. The latest release in the series was in October of 2020. This game series is legitimately older than me. However, the priest unit would utter wololo while converting enemy units to their side, changing their color, because enemies are represented by a different color, so they would have to change to your color. The evoker specifically uses the wololo sound from Age of Empires 2, Age of Kings, released in 1999. Same as me. Finally, in number 1, name game. There are plenty of smaller Easter eggs similar to the Here's Johnny Vindicator, like Toast the Bunny, making him turn black and white, but I'm here to talk specifically about the ones involving Mojang employees. Naming any mob Dinnerbone will flip them upside down, much like how Dinnerbone has flipped Minecraft upside down, helping with many of the major updates that made Minecraft the game we love today. However, I unfortunately think that with the upside down language, the mobs will still flip if you name them Dinnerbone, which would have been funny if they didn't. Naming a sheep Jeb underscore will make it a rainbow, changing the colors over and over, but still giving you the color wool the sheep originally was when sheared, so you can't get all types of wool from one sheep, so sorry about that. And typing the phrase ExcitedZE into your recipe book will turn your language to pirate. It's unknown why, but ExcitedZE is the username of a former employee who perhaps loved the pirate language, or came up with it, or maybe they had nothing to do with it and they added it because they liked her, or maybe because they didn't and she hated the language. I don't know, okay? We don't know, but it's funny and it actually works. Go try it right now. There we have it, friends, the top 10 Minecraft Easter eggs. There are plenty more, so if you want to see a part 2, be sure to let us know by hitting that like button and commenting down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video. Enjoy some bloopers. Combined with these languages, but I'll talk about one of those. It revolves around Johnny and his family. They go to a hotel. Well, I'm not doing a book report. 3, 2, 1, do a barrel roll. You didn't say it with enough enthusiasm. Do a barrel roll! Okay, can you use that one instead? Just cut out the one where I didn't say it enthusiastically, please. There's probably text that says no. A real-time strategy game series without... I'm good. However, the priest unit would utter Wolo Wolo while converting enemies... However, the priest unit would utter Wolo Wolo... Wololo. There are plenty of smaller Easter eggs similar to... There are plenty of smaller Easter eggs similar to Here's There are plenty of similar Easter eggs to the Here's Johnny the Vindicator. There are plenty of more, and that's what I was going to say. Why am I like this? Why am I the way I am?